Look, whatever you do, just don't self-sabotage. Just don't. That's literally the reason why I'm making this video right now, is because I feel my nervous system wanting to completely just self-sabotage. We're live from Jamaica right now. What's up? Hey, MONEYBAGZ. It's your girl Mo. If it's your first time seeing me, it's your girl Mo. Act like you know. I'm gonna fix this damn thing. Okay. I got some crazy downloads today. When I was in the ocean, I literally was in the ocean for like an hour and some change, just swimming. To set my intention, I'm like, cleanse me. Just cleanse me. Rid my spirit of any energy, of any limiting beliefs that are not mine, that don't serve me. And I heard a lot of interesting things when I was underneath the water. And it was so clear. I heard, it was like you have a pure channel with the divine. And I remember I went underwater and I came up. And as soon as I came up, this guy was he was working in the water, and he was on a boat and he was selling some things. And he asked me, he goes, hey, he goes, go get me some chicken. Can you go get me some chicken up there? I looked at him, I said, huh? He said, can you go get me some chicken? I want some chicken. I said, maybe. Like, huh? Like, I'm swimming right now. What the hell? Who are you? I don't know. And he laughed. And he goes, so you gonna go get me some chicken? And I was like, maybe after I get out. And then I turned around and I went underwater and I heard, you passed. Go be free. And I said, what? So what the hell does that mean? And they said, you're no one's servant because you're here to be served. And you're not a servant because you are of service and you serve God. I said, what the hell is going on right now? Truthfully, my intuition, my discernment, my 222 on my clock, the way I can hear so clearly source is unreal. And it's starting to like, I asked, I'm like, am I crazy? Because I was hearing such like clear messages and I'm like, am I crazy? Like, am I going crazy? Is this me just making it up? And then I heard, no, you're enlightened. The enlightened ones are always going to feel crazy because it's the truth. You have to remember, this is the year of 9. It's the year of remembering. It's the year of remembering who you are. Channeling with source, communicating telepathically with people, being able to hear and see and know things that people can't see. That's what we used to do, y'all. We used to be able to do that. And then they intentionally designed this little matrix that we're living in so we would forget. And then when we do remember, we'll question everything because it's like, well, everyone else can't do this and I'm the only one who can do it. Am I crazy? Confirmation. If you're the only one who can channel directly from source, who can hear source, 33 on my clock, if you're the only one whose path looks different, stop doubting it. Stop doubting it. Lean into it more. This is the time now more than ever to lean into your path. Like, I want you to just full-blown surrender. I'm at the point where I heard, even when I was in the ocean, I heard the only job of yours right now is to divinely trust. Divinely trust. I'm manifesting something right now. And I'm not scared. I'm just kind of anxious because it's like, I just want it to happen. I want it to happen. And then when I was on the plane, I heard, but you have to trust. You have to trust not only you, that it's going to happen, that you're going to make it happen, but you have to trust in the universe that they're aiding in you. They're providing you all the tools. They will give you all the people. They will wake up all the people you need in order. The universe will provide you every single thing you need. You have to trust that the universe will provide you every single thing you need. You have to trust that the universe is going to support you in what it is that you want in order for it to come in. That's the only thing that's required of you because you've already planted the seeds. 444 on my clock. If you're someone who's already planted the seeds and now you're waiting for that breakthrough, you're waiting for the seeds to sprout, whatever it is, the only thing that is required of you now is to trust and full-blown surrender to the fact that it has no choice but to happen. It has no choice but to manifest. Matter of fact, you need to sit here and tell yourself, I can't believe it worked out. It worked out. It all worked out. It all worked out. Just tell yourself that every single day, all day, it all worked out. I can't believe it worked out. It all worked out. It all worked out. With this manifestation stuff, you don't have to truly believe in what it is that you're saying. You just got to keep telling yourself it over and over and over and over until it materializes, because you don't have anything better to do in this game of life but sit here and consciously think, consciously create the reality that you want to experience. I started the reading off with whatever you do, don't self-sabotage. Right now I'm in Jamaica with my dad. Okay, I told y'all how I felt about my dad. This is years ago. Now I'm sitting here in Jamaica with my dad and everything is going great. Everything is going great. 5:05 on my clock. Y'all want to know how I think, and I don't even want to use the word traumatized, because I don't feel traumatized. Like I truly don't, you know? But my body, my nervous system clearly is like in overload right now, because it has no idea what to do because of how safe I feel. For the first time in a really, really long time, like I just feel so safe. And I'm sitting here and even, you know, I was so anxious. This is what I'm gonna share, like my story and my perspective with y'all, so maybe it could help give you clarity on your own discernment, intuition, and yeah, right? So it was really hard for me to be excited about this trip. It was really hard for me to be excited up until we got on the plane today. It was so hard for me to be excited because I'm not gonna say I was in this state of expectation of something bad happening and I wasn't going to be able to go, but like my mind just was like, I couldn't believe that this is something that was happening, because 7-11 on my clock, because it's just like I said, I'm an only child with 2 emotionally unavailable parents, right? My dad has gotten better as he's gotten older, and it's evident because we're on this trip right now. But like, I really genuinely had to emotionally raise myself, emotionally nurture myself, emotionally talk to myself and build up my own armor in the midst of trying to figure out them, walking on eggshells. So, you know what, like if you get it, you live it, right? And even up until I went back home last week, you know, and I was with him, and for some reason, getting closer to the trip, my mind was going back in time, and it was bringing up this one event of, I was in the car with my dad and I was so young. This is years ago. I remember the exact street we were on, like it was years ago, but I remember it clear as day. And he says to me, you gotta enjoy the life that you're living, because there are people who are planning to do something tomorrow who will die tonight. And that stuck with me. Like, I will never forget that. I'll never forget it. And I literally was replaying that in my head, and it wasn't even me, it was my brain. My brain was intentionally inducing this state of panic, of expectation. My brain was trying to prepare me for the worst, because that's what I've experienced, right? Like, I've just experienced like there's a lot of things that I'm healing right now in relation to abandonment wounds, like with my father, and like he, you know, he's never left, but like I grew up with a single mom, so it was like it's a lot. When my grandmother died, my dad kind of distanced himself, and like that was kind of like the time where I needed him the most. And so, oh my god, I don't want to get emotional. What the fuck is going on? I literally feel the tears coming. Oh my god, give me a second. What is going on right now? Sorry, nonetheless. Oh my god. And I don't even want to like edit this because it's like real, but it's true. And my brain was like really trying to protect me so bad from getting excited for this trip, because it was like, well, you've gotten excited with him before and nothing happened, or he let you down and he left before, so this time might be the same. So let's just like not get excited. Let's not get our hopes up because of the past, right? And I was with him in Boston last week, and he says, he's on the phone and he goes, you know, he's talking to one of his friends, and he's like, I'm getting older, you know, he goes, my time is coming soon, da, da, da. Like, you know, I'm getting up there. He goes, so I'm just trying to live, you know, my life to the fullest as much as I can. And so my brain, again, is like, something's gonna happen and we're not gonna be able to go on this trip together. And so it's like, I say all that to say, like, I hope that kind of made sense, because I was trying so hard to discern between, like, is this my intuition that's telling me that something bad is gonna happen and I'm not gonna be able to go? Or is it like anxiety? Is it my brain trying to protect me because it just wants me to be safe? It doesn't want me to be let down again. And that's what it was. It was my brain trying to protect me from being hurt again. And sometimes when you've been hurt consistently in the past, like consistently, and you've experienced letdown after letdown, 11:11 on my clock, letdown after letdown, your brain kind of expects that to happen. But as you heal, you have to learn how to not self-sabotage, right? You have to learn how to allow yourself to be excited about things even when your body is telling you, I don't want, this doesn't feel safe, right? I'm scared, this doesn't feel safe. And it's like, I say all that to say, it wasn't my intuition, right? It wasn't my intuition that was trying to warn me of something disastrous happening. It was just my mind, my body, my nervous system not wanting to be let down again. So if you're someone who is living through that, you have things that you're like, I want to be excited about this, but like in the past, let it go. Be happy. Give yourself a chance to live. Please, just give yourself a chance to live. Like, literally just give yourself permission to live and be happy. Give yourself permission to be happy, truly. Like, literally just give yourself permission to feel safe for once in your body. Like, I was even out there with him, and I'm like, I gotta go make a YouTube video. And he's like, okay, like, go ahead. And, you know, with my dad, like, he's just so accepting of me and who I am. And it's so new for me because it's just new. Like, it's just new. I feel like I've always had to wear a mask my whole life. And you could be someone where it's like you've always felt like you've had to perform for everyone, for everything, in order to just be accepted. It's like, you, for who you are, you could have been criticized and nitpicked or just judged for just being you. And so that caused you to shrink and be small and start downplaying your dreams, because it's like, well, this dream came from me, but everything that I am, people have criticized. So maybe this dream isn't something that I should pursue. But I'm here to tell you that still do that. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't ever give up on anything just because, you know, you haven't been accepted or recognized in the way that you want to be recognized for. Because sometimes not even sometimes, all the time, you have to push through that resistance of feeling uncomfortable in order to grow, in order to truly find parts of yourself that want to be seen. Because the resistance in you, like, the resistance that you're feeling when you hold yourself back is the parts of you that want to be seen that you're suppressing. Just shine. Like, just shine, my love. Literally just shine. You let the world down by withholding your greatness from us because you're scared to be perceived. You can't control how people perceive you. And the people who made fun of you, the people who criticized you, judged you in the past, welcome. Go be free. Go give yourself a chance to live. Stop self-sabotaging. Truly, everything in my life is going amazing right now. Like, I'm truly blessed and highly favored. And I feel that. And I feel so protected. And I feel so safe. And I feel my body wanting to, like, self-sabotage. Like, I feel the thoughts coming in. I feel the negative thoughts. I feel the limiting beliefs trying so hard to creep back in. And I'm, like, fighting them because it's like, no, this is not me. We are safe. I promise you, we're safe. We're good. Like, everything is good. We're so good. We're good. We're good. And it was like, this trip is the reason why I know everything after everything that comes after this is going to shock me. It's going to blow my mind because I put in so much work on myself. The fact that I'm even on a trip right now with my dad is proof enough that I walk the walk and talk the talk. Like, yeah, I'm really that girl. Because there was a point, like, even when I was on the plane, like, I'm just thinking of, I just got this massive just zone out. And I just seen this timeline in my head, and it was like when we were arguing and when I wasn't talking to him, because I didn't talk to my dad for like a year, my freshman year of college. Like, he was blocked on everything. Like, I didn't talk to him at all. And so like my brain took me back to there, and then it was like I heard the divine, like I saw myself in the stars before I came back to earth, and I heard the divine like telling me all the things that I was going to experience in relation with my dad. And it was like, you know, in 2019 you guys are going to be arguing, but in 2025 you'll be going on a trip together. And my brain was kind of like, what? Like, how is that going to happen? How? And then it's like I said, you never know how something's going to play out. You never know the reason why until you're living in the reason why. And all the work that I put in on myself, the time when he was blocked, it was all leading up to this moment right here. So don't self-sabotage. Like, don't self-sabotage your own happiness. If you feel happy for once in your life, if you feel safe for once in your life, don't self-sabotage. Do your very best to catch your thoughts and to just breathe and regulate your nervous system as you feel them, especially when you know you're safe, but your body is like looking for a threat. You gotta talk to yourself like you're a kid. Talk to yourself. Like, I literally found myself talking to myself how I do with my clients today. Like, I'm literally talking to myself like, okay, yeah, but this isn't the story now though, so what are we doing? And like, you have to be responsible for your own healing, for your own life. The more you get older, the more aware you get. It's your responsibility to be aware. And it's hard sometimes. It's really hard, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it, because sometimes how you feel is just your body trying to protect you because it wants what's best for you. But you got to remind yourself that it's safe now. It's just safe. It's so safe. Don't self-sabotage. It's safe. It's safe. You don't have to self-sabotage. You don't have to feed into the old story anymore. You don't have to live out that old conditioning. You don't have to replay those events that hurt you. You don't have to anymore. You can rewrite your story at any time and choose to be happy and choose to just be. Because that's all God wants of you anyways, to just be. Is literally to just be. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to perform. You don't have to fake anything. You just can be your most authentic self and be loved for that, and be taken care of for that, and to be supported for that. And you just got to trust that. Because if you don't trust that the universe has your best interest at heart, if you don't trust that the people around you have your best interest at heart, if you don't trust that even you, your highest self, has your best interest at heart, you're playing this game wrong. You're playing the game so wrong. So just trust yourself more than ever now, especially at this time. If you found this video, trust yourself. You're not in any danger. It might feel like you're in danger, but it's just your body wanting to protect you because of all of the bullshit that you've experienced in the past. This is not it anymore. You're not that guy anymore. You're not that girl anymore. You've grown, you've alchemized, you've healed, you've changed. You're the reason why people believe change is possible. So embody that. Even when I was in the water, I heard it was like relinquish. It was like relinquish all worry, relinquish all doubt, so you can receive what's for you. Something along the lines of that. And like I said, you just have to surrender at some point on your journey. I think it gets to a point where you as a human stop trying to work so hard and start just trusting that there is a higher source, there is a higher power over your life guiding your decisions. And just remembering that you've already done this before. You've experienced this life before. You've done it before. You just had to remember. So trust that it's all working out and it will get better. It has no choice but to get better. It has no choice but to manifest the life that you want. It has no choice because you've already done it. And you're not delusional, you're just enlightened. You're not crazy, you're just enlightened. You're just aware. And a lot of people are not aware because they lack accountability and they run from themselves but want to point the finger at everyone else. Those are people that you need to avoid, and those are the crazy ones. You're just enlightened. You're not crazy. I promise you're not crazy. So, yeah, this was kind of a roller coaster video. I'm still gonna post it. I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever, man. It's real. If you want to book a reading with me, my booking site is open, and Mogul's method. I made it specifically for people who want to take control over their own life. Because my life at one point was out of the fuck control, clearly. Like, clearly. And that's not even the half. I just kind of broke some stuff down for y'all in this video. But that's the reason why I made it. It's the only guide rooted in the step-by-step application of what it is, why it works, and how to apply it. Because I just want this information to just be attainable for everyone. Like, that's why I dropped my prices too. Like, I really just want people to have it. Like, I just want people to know what the law is, to understand that you don't have to hustle in order to receive. You don't have to be more than what you already are in order to get what you want, because what you want has your name on it simply because you desire to have it. And like, in the midst of hustle culture, in the midst of capitalism, it's like, yo, if capitalism was working, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in right now, period, point blank. But there are people out here who work their ass off every single day, who still can't afford to put food on the table, who still can't afford to just live a basic life, not even a massive life, but just a basic life. It's bullshit. And it's because they don't teach you what we actually need to know in order to master this game of life, because they know that if we all knew how to master this game of life, capitalism would hold no weight in this world, in this matrix. The whole matrix would collapse. And that's what's happening right now, because we're waking the hell up, as we should. It is our time to rise. It's our time to shine. But you have to wake up. You have to trust yourself now more than ever. You have to trust yourself to not self-sabotage, to not fall victim into the capitalistic loops of I need to do in order to get two on my clock. Whole time you just need to be and trust and align. That's all you need to do. And that's why I made Mo's method. I swear that's why I made it. Because I want people to understand that you don't have to do so much. You just don't have to. You don't have to do everything that they tell you to do. Do the opposite. They tell you don't look at the sun. Go outside and look directly at the sun, especially if you look like me. It is feeding you right now. The sun is feeding into you right now. And they will look you dead in your eyes in the media and tell you don't look at the sun, it's bad for you. Go outside and bathe in the sun. Go dance in the sun. Go look right up at the sun and thank the sun. Because we came from it. I'm talking to people that came from the sun, and they're sitting here in your face telling you not to look at where you came from. Go look at it and honor it. Because when you honor that, when you honor the sun, you're honoring a piece of you. I promise you. Everything they tell you not to do, do the fucking opposite, just to see if it works, just to see. And that's the thing with Mo's method too. Like, I even say, you don't have to believe in spiritual law. And I give you 7 of them, 7 of the spiritual laws, what they are, why it works, and what you'll be experiencing when you're out of alignment and in alignment with them. Just so you know, you don't even have to believe it, you just have to apply it. And when you apply it, your life will be proof that it works, because it's the truth. Spiritual law governs this planet. And that's what they don't want you to know. They want you to think that human laws reign the planet. How can human laws reign the planet when humans didn't create this? God created it, and God's law reigns all. They want you intentionally out of alignment with God's law for a reason. It's not taught in schools for a reason. These topics don't have to be as esoteric as they seem. They don't. Manifestation, self-concept, mindset reset, habit reset, spiritual law. Like, they don't have to be so esoteric and woo-ha, magical, witchcraft. Like, you manifest every single day, every single goddamn day. You manifested this video right here, like literally, unconsciously. But can you do it consciously? Can you create the reality that you want to experience consciously? My life is living proof. Everything that I'm experiencing right now, I created it. I consciously created it. My social media, even YouTube. I mean, look at my numbers. They're going up daily. I cannot make it up, y'all. I'm dead serious. I have manifested everything in my life for the past 1.5 years up until this point. And it didn't just start 1.5 years ago. I planted the seeds 3, 4, 5 years ago. But I only got the courage to truly trust myself When I decided to trust myself and really follow through with myself and take aligned action and not just think about my desires, but actually take aligned action with them, even when I was uncomfortable, that is when I started to get results. Why? Because I trusted in something higher than me to deliver exactly what it is that I wanted, and it happened, and it does every single time. I am someone that gets what the hell I want because I choose to be in that state, and you can choose to be in that state too. I want you to choose to be in that state. But the only way you can remain in that state, the only way you can really truly bask and feel safe in that state is if you trust yourself enough to even get yourself to that state. I had to tell myself today, you feeling uneasy right now? You feeling uncomfortable right now? For what? You created the path. You created this path. Why would you feel uncomfortable on a path that you created? Get in alignment. You're only ever one decision away from alignment. And I say it all the time. I swear I say it all the time, but it's so fucking true. The smallest actions, the smallest mindset shifts, the smallest perspective shifts of yourself. I mean, self-concept, mindset, reset. I go into all of these things in the book, in Mogul's Method. It's just a guide. It's just a guide. Like, it's literally just a guide. Just so you can be aware. Because the main thing that they don't want you to be is aware. They want control over your mind. Mogul's Method teaches you how to take control back over your mind. Because no one, literally no one on this planet should have control over your mind. The mind is the only thing that you have control over, and it's because it creates your reality, and they know that the mind creates reality, which is why they work so hard to intentionally get in your mind with the subconscious programming, with the media, with these puppets on the news, with these puppets in the entertainment industry, with these puppets in the music industry. They work so hard to get control over your mind because they know how powerful you are. All you have to do is take it back. Take your attention back. Your awareness, your energy, your awareness, your attention, that is energy. That is energy. Whether you believe it or not, this is a spiritual planet, and we're spiritual beings having a human experience. You don't have to believe in energy. You don't have to believe in spiritualism. You just have to be aware, and you just have to see if it works. Be curious enough to see if it works. Be curious enough to take control over your own mind. Be curious enough to take control over your own mind. And when you do, I promise you, you will find gems inside of you that you didn't even know existed. You will end up in situations that you didn't even think would be possible. Look at me. I promise you, look at me. Like, I keep telling y'all, live through me. If you need inspiration, live through me. I will keep showing up so someone can know that it's fucking possible. I will show up even when I'm crying. I will never stop this camera just so y'all can see that I'm human too. I go through shit. No matter how perfect life looks, no matter how great life looks, I'm human. I go through stuff. But I also know that I'm a spiritual divine being, and I can get through anything, and I can conquer anything, and I can have anything I want, because that is what I came here to do. You came here to choose. I came here to choose because our existence is proof enough that we've already been chosen. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to choose. You don't need to be chosen. You don't need to beg anyone to choose you. God chose you. That's why you're here. Act like you know. This is your show. It's your girl Mo. I could talk about this for hours, and I'm not, because you get the point. You get the point. I love you so bad, like so bad, from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my heart. I love you guys so much, and I want you to know that it's possible. Your dreams are possible. Anything you want is possible. You just have to believe it and take action. Take aligned action. Believe in something higher than you that's guiding you, that's just leading you into your success. The universe is quite literally going to release so much abundance into your life at a rapid rate, at a mass rate, but you have to trust that the abundance is even there with your name on it for it to be delivered. Trust me, it is. It is. It has no choice but to deliver to you right to your doorstep. But the first step to you even receiving everything you want is surrendering to the fact that you have no idea how it's going to happen. You have no idea when it's going to happen, but you do know that it will happen. And that's the only thing that you can trust in. And you have to stop self-sabotaging, because you will get in your own way. If you are not aware, if you don't self-regulate, you will get in your own way every single time, because they intentionally designed this matrix for you to doubt yourself every step of the way, so you can go back to what feels familiar, which is capitalism, even though it makes you feel like shit. That's the point of this game. That's the intentional programming that they want you to do. They want you to believe that it's hard to pursue a life on your own without them. They want you to believe that you can't do anything without them. You can do everything without them. I've been living off of my intuition for the past year. Living. I haven't clocked into work for an entire year. I have been living off of my intuition. It's because I decided to trust myself. And it got me to this point. So you can do the same thing. I am no different than you. I am no better than you. You can do the exact same thing. You found this video, it's because that's a part of you that knows exactly what they want to do and knows exactly what they need to do in order to get there. You just needed faith in order to know that it's possible to happen. And this is your video. It's so fucking possible. It's too possible. It's too possible. And I need you to know that and trust yourself more than ever now at this point. I love you so bad. And I hope this video found you very, very well. If you want to grab a copy of Mogul's Method, the link is in the description below. And if you want to book a reading with me one-on-one, link is in the description below. I love you. And every time I talk to y'all, I feel so much better. If you found this video, there's proof that God exists in your life, because God exists in mine. I love you so much. Make smart decisions, make safe decisions, and I will catch y'all in the next video.